Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
27.
Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a game.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Titans 1st down.
Tannehill on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Tannehill's pass.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Edwards. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run to Edwards. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Gus Edwards, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Titans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
From the gun, it's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's good.
Tua finding Williams for a Dolphin 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now the 2nd down throw on target. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 20, 10, touchdown, Titans. Rashad Perriman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
On the carry.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. With it is Jackson. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
7.
The Titans offense begin the drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh, wow.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Over the dime look on defense. Two good defensive backs on the field covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
What the fuck, yo? Why the fuck are you throwing the ball and I'm not hitting the button?
This first half on EA.
What the fuck is that? Have a good day.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options.
Seriously,
Menu
yo, what the
narration
fuck
option
is
is set to office selected.
This nigga's just throwing the fucking ball on his own.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options.
Man.
Menu narration option is set to office selected.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline.
Man, that shit almost cost me 3 interceptions, bro.
Protect the passer, create space for our runners.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Play action, now it's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh my gosh, so this game is fucking helping this nigga.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
She's garbage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jackson. Still going. Now he lost the football.
Yeah, he fumbled. He got hit by the fullback.
Lined up out of bounds.
Okay.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dangerous.
He ran forward, then ran backward.
Threw into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd and a couple, Tannehill.
Why the fuck wouldn't you keep running your route? It's not a fucking curl.
There, he could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all the
Shit don't make sense. This
got a
thing
great break on
tripping
the ball
right now,
and able to force that
some
incompletion.
bullshit.
After the incompletion,
Nigga got a fucking flat.
3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
I wish that punk ass nigga would try to
Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, as the first half is winding down, and the Titans have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
In coverage.
Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't I jump for the ball?
A shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game.
All my settings
as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
That was his development right there. But I couldn't jump for the ball.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Connor. Oh, Connor loses it.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Not really helping this bum, yo.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize.
Yeah, I fumbled.
In this case, After dropping it like
God didn't even
I think his
fucking
numbers
hit
going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught.
Oh, my gosh. This game is really helping this bomb, yo.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the score.
This shit is hilarious.
You just say to yourself, let's take a shot. See if we
This
can
nigga has not earned one play, bro. Not one. Everything has been given to him by man.
Back at the 22.
Everything.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism.
I've dropped every interception. Can't jump for interceptions.
That's
running back fumble.
You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the
scrub
O-line failed to
hitting
hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Nigga jumped over 3
They
people.
lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And I jump in the end zone and get a fucking safety when I'm holding backward, bro.
How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his
When I'm holding, run the
gyroscope
other way,
really got out of whack,
doesn't
didn't
in the
it?
zone.
Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
50-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Edwards. A gain of 3,
Shit like
2nd
this
down.
nigga don't even want to play.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Breida on the carry.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And 2.
They run once more with Edwards. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it down this time in the
So
17.
Madden didn't really
9
help him.
yards to pick
He
up
made him
there. It's a
accurate
first
throw,
down.
bro. After getting
Defense
mollywopped.
reads blitz. Doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Route, so to speak.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the block to a hit, and the ball is
About
out.
fucking time.
It's picked up by the Titans, and they'll set up shop right near
Should have been
midfield at the
fumbled.
49-yard line.
Recovered by Tennessee.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
Yeah, get a good
And
run.
he's going to be taken down here with a
Up a
penalty
penalty.
flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for
Come
naught
on,
for the
man.
penalty.
It's too bad.
What's
isn't it?
next,
They feel
man?
pretty good about it. All the people celebrating, the guys
What's
just gave
next,
up
bro?
that play.
Like, I hate when they gotta make bums stay in the game for real.
Tannehill now to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20.
For real, like I hate that
And they'll have
shit.
it in the red zone before he crosses
Same
over out
fucking
of
5
bounds.
defensive
Give
plays.
him a gain of
Just
38.
can't stop me.
First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Derrick Henry. And they'll
Niggas
bring him
can't
down
stop me.
at the 13-yard line.
Y'all want to make the game
5
close.
yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd
Do
and
all this
5.
extra shit.
A good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right
Hella
in that play,
extra
didn't
shit.
they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
Connor fumbling
They're
because
in
of
charge
bomb.
of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
And it's 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A toss left, Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th
I
down.
think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
What's going on, Mouse?
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Jakeem.
But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be out just...
They gotta stop.
And as you saw right there, this is
trash.
pretty good speed
Boy,
for a
I
tight
never
end.
seen this.
Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Should be another interception, but no, we swat the ball away.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. An incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Here we go again. This nigga throwing the fucking ball on their own, bro. What the fuck is that?
Before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tannehill on first down. And that is incomplete.
What the fuck is that? Like, it's literally like the computer's taking over the controller, bro.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he
I had to hit
got outside
R2 twice for the
I thought
man
he was
to
going
run
to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
What the fuck is
defenses
that?
want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it
should have been a
up
touchdown.
falling incomplete.
That's what that should have been.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
First down, Tennessee.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think the offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Titans 28, Dolphins 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to let it fly.
Another drop interception.
And it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's second down.
That's 7.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we have a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been
more
a
time
fumble.
to throw the ball.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
That's the game going wrong. Fuck it.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
Shit crazy.
The first down carry for Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Henry on the carry. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back.